New York, big city of dreams. I say that every time we follow the NBA draft because dreams come true on Thursday night in the city for the next wave of NBA stars. So many are so young. It might be a while before their impact is truly felt. Overwhelmingly, the first-round picks were one-and-done players. Grayson Allen, Chandler Hutchinson, back-to-back picks in the 20s were the only seniors selected in the first round. That ties for a record low of seniors in the first. This is what the league is now. It's also a perimeter-based league, but bigs were 5 of the first 7 players selected. Those players will undoubtedly work to be what the modern big is, a player who can face up and bury shots. I think Deandre Ayton's going to get 20 post touches a night. That's something I was talking to Tim Legler about earlier, and we'll talk about here in just a moment because I don't think that's what he's going to get. Mo Bamba told us Wednesday night when he was on the show that's how he wants to differentiate himself, by showing he has the ability to hit threes. And how about this? I looked this up and I couldn't believe it. Joel Embiid hit 66 threes last season. In the 86-87 season, Michael Jordan attempted 66 threes on the number. It's a very different world now. Tim Legler alongside. Looking summer rested and relaxed, my man. I love this casual feel.
I might have snuck in a couple of rounds.
I like that. I like that. Now, we were having this conversation in the cafeteria. In 2018, Deandre Ayton is what in the league?
Yeah, I think, he's a guy now that's the modern-day athlete at that size that you're looking for, that could do a lot of different things offensively. It used to be we wanted our bigs to be tall and be big and be near the rim. That's not what we're really looking for in today's game. It's so spread out. There's always 4 ball handlers, shooters on the floor for most of these teams. So where does that leave the big guy? Is he going to be a guy that's going to be utilized in an offense that allows him to do the things he's really good at, which I think is, catch it with one defender in front of you with space, pick, but then get it quickly on dives to the rim, because he's not a prototypical post-up player. And I don't necessarily think Phoenix views him that way. I think they view him as a guy who could do a little bit of everything at an elite level athletically.
I'm not suggesting that he should have to shoot threes, and I'm going to talk to Russillo about this later on. It's just that everything's seen through this Golden State prism now, where you have to try to make everything fit to what they do. But what Ayton can do is potentially special for this generation, which is why he goes 1. And I know you love Luka Doncic, and what do you think he will be? He gets acquired via trade in the top 5.
I'm so glad he ended up in a situation like Dallas. There are a lot of things in place in Dallas that are going to help a kid like this, right? So the expectations, foreign-born player coming over, well, he's got the perfect mentor in Dallas to help navigate that path.
They tweeted each other. That's the modern hello.
And you look at what Dirk has done, right, in his career. I mean, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the game, but he didn't have these kind of expectations. So to have a guy like that in your franchise, the only franchise he's known, to help him navigate what it's going to be like playing in the NBA with these expectations, couldn't have gone to a better spot. They've got other veteran presence on that team. And then I just think Rick Carlisle is the kind of coach that is going to challenge him to think the game, to improve defensively, to become a better all-around player. And he doesn't have necessarily the pressure of being a full-time point guard, because they do have Dennis Smith, a lottery pick from a year ago. And I do think they can complement each other because of the way Doncic shoots the ball. Yeah, he's a guy very comfortable coming off screens or spotting up or trailing the break if Dennis Smith is pushing it. Or if you want to give it to the bigger guard, let him run some ball screen. Doncic's pretty darn good at that, too.
Isn't it amazing to think about? You're talking about 2 teenagers in your backcourt, and you're just saying, giving them the keys to the car and just saying, figure it out, fellas. That's what the league is now.
And they drafted, I think, Jalen Brunson in the 2nd round. So, man, they're stocking up on some point guards down there in Dallas. But I just love this structure for a kid like this that's going to need it. He's got a lot of talent, but now he's in a place, I think, where really he's positioned to succeed because of what's around him, and it's so important for young players to have it.
I'm sad in my heart because I feel like this is the last time I'm going to be talking to you for a while. So until next time, you be well, you enjoy your summertime, and always enjoy you and appreciate all you brought to the show throughout the season, especially in the playoffs.
Much appreciated. We'll stay in touch via text. You know that.
I'm sure we will. Tim Legler, ladies and gentlemen.